to my YouTube channel. First of all, I would like to thank all my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. That means you like my videos. And if you like my videos and haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting on? Click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get more of me, Mrs. Q, and my solid and currently unseen co-host. There he is, CJ. CJ, say hi. Okay, I guess not. Anyway, I hope everybody is having a blessed day today. If you see me, that means you're blessed. Okay. All right. So I decided to go live. A few people PM me on Facebook, Instagram, and asked if I was going to talk about the verses. Now, I will tell y'all this. I normally don't do videos discussing the verses or anything else but handbags and shoes. So I decided, okay, let's go ahead and give it a shot. We'll see, if this will be a regular thing. So I came up with the name of What Happened Wednesday. Let's talk about it. So anyway, let's talk about it. And while you're here, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for your girl. Hi, the Purse Fairy. Let's see who else is in the chat. Hi, Florentine Quack. Okay, so like I said, my opinion is short. It's not long. I don't have no long, drawn out soliloquy of what I thought happened. Hi, Samantha Cox. So we just gonna get right into it so we can, go on to do the third thing. Hi, Mommy Face. Nice to see you. Hi, Ingrid Scott. Okay, so the Anthony Hamilton versus Musiq Soulchild happened on Monday. Hi, Samantha Cox. Monday, February 14th, 2022. It happened sometime that night. I wouldn't know because I'm not going to lie. It was Valentine's Day and I wasn't going to stay up and watch it because I had other things to do. So, had a nice dinner with the fam. And the first thing that got people to talking about the verses, hi Shanny Boo, was they said that you were going to have to pay for it. What? Now don't get me wrong. I would have happily paid for it. Hi DJ King. I would have happily paid for it if I had known about it ahead of time, but the thing that people were griping about is that, come on now, hot collar longer bean. Come on now, Versus been free all this time, and if it wasn't for us, watching Versus, talking it up and things of that nature, it wouldn't be as popular as it is. You wouldn't have a sponsor, because I think they have more than one. I think they have more than just Ciroc. Drink of the day is a Sonic Slush, strawberry, of course, because they kept missing on my other one. So that was number one. So my question to y'all is, the first question is, did you enjoy the verses? Okay, of course I watched the replay. So yes, I did enjoy the verses because I'm a fan of both Musiq Soulchild and Anthony Hamilton. Okay. Now I was a Musiq Soulchild fan before I was an Anthony Hamilton fan. Now before some of y'all start, let me tell you, if I'm not mistaken, Musiq Soulchild came out before Anthony Hamilton did. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he did. Because I remember the I Just Want to Sing album before I went to Germany, I want to say. When I say I listened to that CD from start to finish, that was a good darn CD. That CD was awesome. Yes, that was number one. So I was a Musiq Soulchild fan first. Then I'm trying to remember which song made me a Anthony Hamilton fan because I heard coming from where I'm from before, my brother loved that song, child. He had it on rotate. When I say my brother played that song to death, I didn't know who Anthony Hamilton was, but I wish he hadn't made that song. I miss Andy. But anyway, so then I remember Anthony Hamilton. Like I said, I don't remember hearing about Anthony Hamilton till we moved to Georgia a little bit after. So that's why I know Musiq Soulchild came out before Anthony Hamilton. If y'all didn't know, music is the certain songs are the soundtrack of my life. When I hear a certain song, it takes me back to a certain time. Sometimes I can tell you where I was, what I was doing when I first heard the song. You know what I'm saying? But we'll discuss that at another time. Because I know many people have always wondered about my thumbnail. Because when I first started YouTube, I always listened to music on YouTube. I didn't watch videos. I just listened to music because you know they ain't have much back then when it started. So yeah. So anyway, excuse me, y'all. So number two, as far as paying for it, it's kind of unfair that you want us to pay for it now when we were the ones that helped make it as popular as it is. So the thank you is to pay, I think it's $2.99 a month or $30 a year, something like that. Now, you asking for a lot, especially when half the time the crap ain't working. A lot of times it gets interrupted, like it did on Monday night. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want people to pay, you're going to have to step it up. And I'm going to leave it at that. You want people to pay, you're going to have to step it up. And let's be honest, not all of the versus battles were good. Okay? I'm not going to lie, I kind of like the old format where they just played the songs because then the songs sound exactly like you remember them. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I like the live aspect too, but let's be honest. Not everybody still got them pipes. For real. I'm just being for real. What happened? Why I say that? Really? Do we really need to point out some examples? Anyway, so, but it is what it is. And I agree. I don't really think I would pay for it because I would have to know what I'm paying for. Like, hey, DJ King, I pay a subscription for Netflix. I know what I'm paying for. I'm paying to get, and I've been a Netflix subscriber since its inception back in, I think it was 2000, 2001, something like that. Okay, so what I'm paying for is a service where I can watch movies, TV shows, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Miss Angie, you are so right. Stephanie Mills and Shaka Khan was cringeworthy. Shaka, oh baby, girl, why you do that to us? You let us down. And for the younger generation who don't remember a lot about how you sounded live, used to sound live, used to be a powerhouse. Oh, that was a total letdown. But you're right, Stephanie Mills held it down. You know what I'm saying? One of the best verses I liked was Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle. Nothing but camaraderie. Now, yeah. So yeah, like I said, I know what I'm getting with Netflix. I know what my expectations are high with Netflix. Netflix has never let me down. I've never had an outage. I've never had anything dealing with bad sound. None of that. Okay? So I know what I'm getting with Netflix. I happily pay for my Netflix. Trust me, I do. Same thing with Disney Plus. If y'all ain't know, I'm a TV music person. Yes, I have a lot of streaming apps. Not as many as some would think, though. But those are the main two that I have. I do not have Hulu. We ain't gonna even get into that. So anyway, like I said, if I'm paying for a subscription, it has to be good, and I have to know what I'm getting. Know what I mean? So the technical difficulties, that's one of the things I'm not willing to pay for. I don't care how cheap it is. Nope. So let's get back to this verses. Now, I will admit I did enjoy the Key Sweat and Bobby Brown verses. Okay. Cause that Key Sweat was hilarious. That Key Sweat was hilarious. Man, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. So let's get down to this verses. So I was excited when they said Anthony Hamilton. I love me some Anthony Hamilton and Musiq Soulchild. I am a Musiq Soulchild fan now. In the later years, Musiq Soulchild went kind of left. But I still love Musiq Soulchild. Okay, I've always wanted to see him in concert, and this was one of the ways for me to see him in concert. And I'm glad I didn't pay for a ticket. For real, okay? So, Babyface and Teddy Riley, yes, that was an example of what could go wrong with verses. That was horrible. Horrible. And another reason why I won't pay. I don't, nah. So, anyway, let's get to, we here to talk about Musiq Soulchild and Anthony Hamilton. I'm going to see him, by the way, in March. Yes, I am. That was one of my Christmas presents. Yeah. I cannot wait. Honey, I have seen Anthony Hamilton in concert twice, I want to say. This will be my third time seeing him. Okay. Every time I've seen Anthony Hamilton in concert, he has been awesome. Anthony Hamilton, and I think I could safely say this, is the only artist that I have went to his concert on a weeknight knowing darn well I had to go to work the next day. I was struggling too, but I went, okay? That's how good Anthony Hamilton is, okay? And he's going to be with Joe. Love me some Joe. Oh my goodness. So it's Anthony Hamilton, Joe, and who else is it? I want to say it's Maxwell. Is it Maxwell? If it's Maxwell, I've seen Maxwell in concert. I love Maxwell music as well. I've only seen him twice, I believe. Maxwell does a good concert. I don't know who else it is right now, but I'm just excited because I've never seen Joe live in concert. This will be my third time seeing Anthony Hamilton. So I really don't care who the other act is. That's worth the money alone right there. So I could see, I don't care how many times I see Anthony Hamilton. I love him. But anyway, fan of their music. And to me, what makes a good versus is when you know the songs that are playing. Shanny Boo, don't you bring up New Edition. Don't you bring up New Edition. I wanted to go see New Edition, but I done drugged Mr. Q twice. He said I can't drag him again. Now, don't get me wrong. Mr. Q had himself a good time. Okay? We probably just gonna talk about music every Wednesday. For real. Okay, so the first time I drugged Mr. Q to see New Edition was the Home Again tour. Okay, everybody performed that night but Ricky, and now we know Ricky was probably high somewhere, and that's why he didn't perform, unfortunately. Womp, womp, womp. But hey, that's all right. Young and dumb stage. Everybody has one. And then the second time went to see New Edition. Now it was on a weeknight, but it was on the weekend. Okay, and I believe that was a Friday night in Augusta. Again, Bobby Brown was on the tour. All of them was in the house this time, including Ricky. Okay, so I done dragged Mr. Q to see New Edition twice. He did have himself. Hey, it's the truth. Hey, it's the truth. We saw the movie. Oh, what was it? 2 parts, 3 parts, however many parts. We saw the movie. Okay, so I dragged Mr. Q twice. He did have a good time at the last one. He really had a good time at the last one. Let's just say when Poison, they ended the show with Poison, the whole place erupted. Okay, I forgot I had went to work that day and was tired. Child, let's just say, love me some New Edition. Good concert. So, like I said, I'm a fan of both. I will say that, and I'm just gonna be honest. If we have to be honest about who won the verses, we just gonna go and get that out the way, because then we can talk about everything music afterwards. Who I feel won the verses? Let me tell you how I grade this. I grade this on songs that I knew and can sing along with. I graded this on the performance of the audience. Of the artists and how they dealt with the audience. You know what I'm saying? Their reaction as well. So, it ain't always all about the guests. And it's about the song selection. What song played against another song. Hey, Momo's Beauty! So, my personal opinion, and I ain't gonna lie, and Mr. Q will tell you I said this, Anthony Hamilton won it. I don't care. I don't care. Musiq Soul, but a lot of people was riding with Musiq Soulchild because Musiq Soulchild was more mainstream. He had more mainstream hits. But if I have to pick one over the other one, as far as who won that versus battle, I would pick Anthony Hamilton. And I'm going to tell you why. They messed up when they had to sing live. Musiq, honey, bunny, I love you. But you was off key a lot. You was out there a lot. I was down with the scatting, but then you went somewhere. I don't know where you went. I don't like and we didn't pay, but in a concert, what I don't like is when you keep holding out the mic for the audience to sing instead of you sing. I came here to see you sing. Okay? And you're right. Musiq, Omo, you can go back and look at it on YouTube because that's how I did it. What I do is, because I'm gonna tell you like this here. I don't stay up to watch the verses, and this is another reason why I won't pay for it. I always catch it on YouTube or Instagram the next day, mainly YouTube, because I have to work. I can't stay up like that no more. I'll be struggling, crawling out the bed. No. These bills not gonna pay themselves. They got money to pay their bills. Well, heck, they working, so they getting their money. I gotta go to work and get mine. So I can't stay up like that. So I always catch it on YouTube. Okay. I had a good link. I'll probably post it in the comment section after the live. But I watched it twice. Because when it was messing up on Instagram, people went to YouTube and I got a notification about it on YouTube, so thank you, Shanny Boo. I don't like when you do that too much. Okay, you can do it a little bit, But when you keep on doing it, and then the thing about hearing people in concert, you like to hear them live, especially when they ad lib and whatnot. But when you forget the words to your songs and you off key and you going to the left, nah, nah. You mess me up. You mess me up with that. But I will be fair. Musiq Soulchild is neo soul. If we gotta categorize them, they both soul, regardless of what type. Musiq Soulchild is neo soul. Anthony Hamilton is that rhythm and blues soul artist. He's the one, like he said, this for your mama. You darn right. That's what my mama would listen to. Okay, so, but he got some mainstream hits too. See, a lot of times it's not all about the songs, it's about the performance as well, since they changed the way they do verses. Okay, usually it's about the lineup. And a lot of times, this is what I like about it, and I kind of don't like about it, is that they got to do their playlist. So they done already made out their playlist, so you don't know who gonna do what and up against what song and who's gonna win. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I kind of don't like and I kind of like in a sense. But let's be clear. Both were good artists. Both, they were good. I give them that. They were good. But I do believe that Musiq underestimated Anthony Hamilton. And I don't care if he brought out Donnell Jones, Eric Roberson, Raheem Devon. Oh my God. All these. Oh, and Leela James. That girl can sing. Hey, I'm Press Happy too. That girl can sing. Oh my God. Let's not act like Musiq Soulchild didn't bring no guests out, okay? Musiq Soulchild brought out, oh gosh, I can't remember the guy on the guitar or the piano. But one I do remember is Lucky Day. Musiq was messing that song up. I was like, why are you doing that? Why? But then when Lucky Day came out, I was just like, hush, Musiq, let him sing, let him sing. I love Lucky Day. Like I said, all that soulful R&B, it's like it's a lost art now. Now, don't get me wrong. There's still some younger singers out there that sing rhythm and blues, but everything they sing about is sexing somebody up, sexing somebody down, in this, in that, eating groceries and all this other No, I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. That's why I like Anthony Hamilton. That's why I like Joe. You know what I'm saying? Even Usher done turned the corner. Usher used to be work safe. And what I call work safe music is music that you can listen to where you ain't got to worry about going over there and pausing the CD because they just dropped a F-bomb or N-bomb or some kind of curse word. You know what I'm saying? Oh, child, John B. The 90s. I love Usher too, but some of his stuff, we can't listen to that at work. I can't. And then they had the nerve to get mad because they ain't getting no Grammy nod. We have nominated this song, Eating the Booties Like Groceries, for a Grammy. Really, Amarion? Really? Oh boy. Anyway, so to be fair, let's go down the list. I found an article that had the different songs, because I ain't taking no notes. I was too busy enjoying the music. And to be clear, I watched the verses 3 times. Well, I listened to it twice and watched it once. Okay, because I can't watch driving. I can listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Tank is good too. Usher, I love Usher. Usher, seen him in concert as well. Yes. The Barge is good too. Yes. But let's get to it. Okay, so first up was Anthony Hamilton did Mama Knew Love, and Musiq Soulchild did Coming to Break You Off, The Roots featuring Musiq Soulchild. And I think Questlove was there. So see, there's another guest that he had. So for that round, they gave it to Musiq Soulchild. I agree. Okay, I agree. Cause that had it just had that something. I just loved it. Okay, and I'm not gonna play in the music because I don't want to get copywritten. Okay, so we just gonna run through it. Round two, Anthony Hamilton, Coming From Where I'm From. And then Musiq did Merry Go Round. Now, Anthony Hamilton won that round. Now, this is the thing. Remember what I said about playing songs that everybody know? That song was not released as a single. So unless you listen to the whole album, you might not know that song. But I love that song. Mary, how could you go around and hurt me so? I try. But I gave it to Coming From Where I Come From. Round three, Anthony Hamilton, I'm a Mess versus Musiq Soulchild, Previous Cats. They gave it to Anthony Hamilton, which I agree with that. The next round four, Anthony Hamilton, Since I Synced You versus Musiq Soulchild, For the Night. Gave to Musiq Soulchild, For the Night. I agree. Round five, Anthony Hamilton, Giving You the Best of Me. Amazing. Musiq Soulchild, So Beautiful. Winner, Musiq Soulchild. Girl, don't you know, so beautiful. I wanna give all my love to you, girl. That's one of the ones where he was kind of going left with the falsetto, but he reined it back in, so I was cool with that. Round six, Anthony Hamilton. Oh God, the point of it all. That's my song. I don't care what you put up against it. Versus Robert Glasper featuring Musiq Soulchild. Oh yeah, the winner, Anthony Hamilton. And the point of it all is I love you. That's my favorite Anthony Hamilton song. Okay, so round seven, Anthony Hamilton, Can't Let Go versus Musiq Soulchild, Don't Change. Winner, Musiq Soulchild, Don't Change. I agree. Round eight, Anthony Hamilton, Her Heart versus Musiq Soulchild, 17. Winner, Anthony Hamilton, Her Heart. Again, love that song. And you wouldn't know 17 unless you listen to the whole album. Sorry, shorty, but you gotta get gone, yeah. I'm telling you, I Just Want to Sing was an awesome album. Anyway, round nine, Nappy Roots featuring Anthony Hamilton, Po Folks versus Musiq Soulchild, Teach Me. Teach Me won, I agree. Round 10, Jill Scott featuring Anthony Hamilton, So in Love versus Musiq Soulchild, Yes. I'm sorry, I gave that one to Anthony Hamilton. So in love with you, so in love with you. I gave that to Anthony. I'm trying to think. So they don't have all of them because I could have sworn there was some more that they did. I know they did. That's not all of them because um Anthony Hamilton brought out Donnell Jones. I didn't even know he wrote on that song. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. Mm. Ooh, girl, you know what's up. So, like I said, I should have took notes because I thought it had all of them. But like I said, I was not staying up for that. I had to go to work the next day, and I'm sorry I gave it to Anthony Hamilton. They both have great music. Like I said, I done listened to it 3 times, watched it once. Told her 3 times. Watched it once, listened to it twice, which means I listened to it 3 times. But for real. And I'm going to see Anthony in March. So one of the things I will say that got on, I mean, when I say he tap danced on my last nerve, was the so-called MC. Where the heck they get him from? And wherever they got him, they need to send him back. First of all, I didn't like the way he was going at Anthony Hamilton. Now, if you're supposed to be the MC and you gonna Jones everybody, you supposed to Jones everybody. Yeah, Mr. Kool-Aid. Because that's all I thought when I saw him. Look at that Kool-Aid. And them darn zippers or whatever them silver things was holding that thing, that jacket together. I know they was screaming. I know they was glad when he took that jacket off. Oh my God. I was like, he made comments like Anthony Hamilton looking like a runaway slave. Anthony Hamilton looking like Frederick Douglass. I could tell it bothered him. And the main thing that ticked me off about it was, it's Black History Month. Why would you say some stupid, I know you're a comedian. Okay, he's supposedly a comedian. I remember him from a couple of episodes Wild Out. He wasn't funny on there. But just ignorant. And my thing is, he was on Anthony Hamilton. So you can't be the MC and you biased. I was like, I know it bothered Anthony Hamilton because you could tell. You could tell. Anthony Hamilton, if you listening, baby, don't worry about him. He was just jealous. He just jealous, baby. Don't worry about him. Trust me. Trust me. If a woman had to choose between you and Mr. Kool-Aid, they would choose you. Not even on singing. Just looks alone. Okay? Swiss beats Timberland. Don't bring him on the verses no more. Don't do that. Y'all maybe need to rethink that MC thing because honestly you don't need one. Okay? And I'm gonna give you an example why you don't need one. Earth, Wind and Fire versus the Isley Brothers. Steve Harvey, I like your comedy. I like your style of comedy. But sometimes there is a such thing as too much. There's a such thing as too much commentary. If we watching verses because we want to see the artist and hear the music. We don't have time to hear about what you was doing in 1970 whatever in a Cadillac Coupe de Ville or whatever kind of platform shoot. Trust me, we done been to all your shows. We done heard about it already. We just want to see the acts. Okay. That versus was entirely too long. It was good, but it was long as all get out. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't they have the nerve to have a wardrobe change? If y'all don't go sit down somewhere, what you changing your clothes for? This ain't no concert. We don't need no MC. Anthony Hamilton and Musiq Soulchild was doing good on their own, going back and forth. The camaraderie was good. I loved it. But Kool-Aid Man, no, nah, dog, nah. We don't need him nowhere, ever, 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 ever. Now, you a struggling comedian. You know Anthony Hamilton is on tour. You just messed up your chance to be an opening act on his tour. Trust me, Anthony Hamilton, every time he has an album, he goes on tour and he sells plenty of tickets. Honey, you ain't gonna never get on his tour. I'm glad I ain't got to ever worry about seeing you on one of his tours. We don't ever need to worry about seeing you on one of his tours. But I was just like, that is the most ignorant. Why would you even joke about somebody looking like a runaway slave? And what the heck is wrong with Frederick Douglass and looking like Frederick Douglass? You act like that's a bad thing. Oh, Lord. I ain't gonna even waste no more breath on that food. Kool-Aid. You had the nerve to try to talk about somebody in that tight red leather, pleather coat you had on. You had somebody, call yourself trying to talk to somebody. Anyway, like I said, I enjoyed the verses, and I can't wait to see who is up next. I mean, I don't know who they could do next. I mean, I really don't. I'm wrecking my brain trying to figure out who would be a good matchup for verses. And right now, I'm blank. I'm blank. But hey, let's talk about some more music. How did y'all like that Super Bowl halftime show? Now, I will admit, I liked it, but what are the right words? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was mad that Mary J did not perform more. Mary J. Blige could have did the Super Bowl halftime show by herself. Let's be honest. She could have did it by herself. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of mad. I'm like, now, first of all, let's get something clear. Dr. Dre was the headliner. Okay? So, he brought on people that he has worked with, or shall I say produced for. Okay? So, if you didn't like their song choices, I'm sorry, but more than likely they were singing songs that were produced by Dr. Dre, because Dr. Dre was the headliner. Everybody else were guests, but Dr. Dre was the headliner. Okay, that's number one. Number two, Snoop did his thing. Hey, da 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 da. I'm just saying, Snoop did his thing. Snoop is Snoop. But let's be honest, they can only do so much because number one is the Super Bowl. Number two, more than grown folks is watching the Super Bowl halftime show. Okay? Number three, Snoop brought the energy. That's how you do it. He brought the energy. Okay? I kind of want to see a little bit more from Dr. Dre though. But if you think about it, a lot of his songs aren't radio friendly. See, that came back in the era where they used to do a version for radio and a version for the streets. How many times is it just me? When you got satellite, who has satellite radio? When I got satellite radio, I got my wig blown back because some of my favorite songs that I've been running around here singing, bobbing my head when the radio come on, honey, on the satellite radio they play the full version. Let's just say it ruined it for me. A lot of songs, it ruined it for me. Okay, so that's why Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre couldn't do a lot of the songs that we would have liked for them to do, and more than likely why Dr. Dre had guests. Okay, so I was happy with Mary's performance. Mary had a little choreography going on. Excuse me, choreography. I loved her hat. It was the Texas in me that loved it. Hey, Mary, long as Mary always have on her thigh boots or over her knee boots and she do her Mary dance, I'm happy. But I ain't gonna lie, I would have loved to see Mary J. Blige do the Super Bowl halftime show by herself with guests like Dr. Dre. Okay. I was surprised to see 50 Cent. Now, as we age, we get a little thicker. We do. Some of us. But 50, he still look good. But he don't need to be hanging upside down no more because he was tired. For real. He don't need to do that no more. He don't need to do that no more. Some people was like, oh, I wish he would have sung a different song. Okay, let's think back to a few minutes of what I just said a few minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? A lot of 50 Cent songs he could not have sung. Okay, 21 Questions? No. I don't know what you heard about me, but that you can't make a dollar out of me. No Cadillac up first you can't see. Cause I'm a bleep bleep P-I-M-P. Okay, could he have sung that? I take you to the candy shop. Yep. Somebody, help us society. Am I wrong? What other song could 50 Cent have sung? Exactly what I thought. Nothing. So it was cool with what he sung. I wasn't mad at 50. I don't care what nobody said. I enjoyed it because I remember when I first saw 50 Cent, I was kind of conflicted. I was like, who in the heck is that fine chocolate man right there? But as the time has gone on, 50 has shown his true colors, and 50 is just 50. And moving on. Kendrick Lamar. I wanted to see more Kendrick Lamar. I was shocked that he sung "We Gonna Be Alright," but hey, I was happy. I wanted to see more Kendrick Lamar. I was happy with him. Eminem. Was Eminem. I can't truly say that I'm an Eminem fan, but I like some of his songs. I can't say that. I like some of his songs. And I was happy to see Dr. Dre playing the piano because a lot of people don't know that Dr. Dre is very talented. Some people were shocked that he was playing, but hey, I wasn't because that man is talented. Regardless of what's going on with him, the man is talented. You got to give him his props. Like I said, I still would love to see more Mary J. Blige. But hey, the Super Bowl halftime is only so long. Okay, that's why I seemed like it was so short. Hey, so yeah. Um, so what was y'all favorite halftime show? You know, some people were saying, "Oh, this was the best halftime show ever." No, it wasn't. Don't tell that lie. No, it wouldn't. I'm going to rate my halftime performances, my top three. My top three: Michael Jackson, Prince, and that one year, when Bruno Mars and was it Beyonce? Bruno Mars is hot. I don't care what nobody say. I remember when I first told my husband about Bruno Mars. My husband's like, "You like him?" I said, "His music is good." And then when what's the album? 24 Karat or whatever it was came out. One of my classmates, Amos, told me about it, and I was like, "That is a good one." I told him about it. He didn't believe me, and that one of his friends told him about it. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say Janet wasn't a good show. She would be number 4 for me. Her show would be number 4. I'm not gonna lie, I will never forget that Super Bowl because that was the year after we came back to the U.S. Wasn't that 2004, I believe? And I was shocked like everybody else because I was like, that wasn't real. Yes, it was. But anyway, I say Janet was number 4. But that year when Beyonce came, and Bruno Mars that year, I like that. Yeah, that was my number 3. But Michael Jackson was number 1 for me. I don't care. You can say what you want to say. Michael Jackson was number 1. Prince was number 2. That year with Bruno Mars was number 3. Janet was number 4. Number 5, I want to say the year Missy came out with Nelly Furtado. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got for y'all. Hey, Regina Ferguson. That's all I got. Yeah, so I hope y'all have enjoyed this What Happened Wednesday. If y'all want, we can have some more What Happened Wednesdays. Missy Elliott is, to me, I've always loved Missy. Ever since she was with Sister. If it's one thing I know, it's my music. For real. I love music. Mostly R&B, soul, oldies, some very little country. I don't listen to as much country anymore. But I do like some country, some jazz. I'm one of those people, as long as it sounds good to me, I like it. All right, y'all. So that's gonna do it for tonight. I was hoping to do For Real Friday this coming Friday. Unfortunately, I have to go out of town for another funeral. So I won't see y'all until probably the week after that. I'm gonna try to get at least a video up for Friday. It's been hard with my work schedule. Y'all have no idea. Work is driving me batty. But otherwise, hey, I enjoyed this. If y'all enjoyed it too, give it a thumbs up. Mono's Beauty, if you want that link to the verses that I watched on YouTube, I could drop it in the comment section after the live ends. But yeah, I really enjoyed the verses, and I'm just glad that those two brothers got along well, commended each other. It was the same thing, kind of camaraderie with Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat, um, Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. I really, really loved it. Now, who would y'all like to see do a versus? Hmm. All right, y'all. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see y'all hopefully next Tuesday or Wednesday, work permitting. All right. All right. Y'all have a good night. Be careful out there. Be safe and stay prayed up. Love y'all. Bye bye. Oh, who would John B go against? Ingrid? Ingrid Scott says John B. John B and Joe? John B and I don't know who I would put John B up against. Hmm. Robin Thicke, John B and Robin Thicke, John B and Joe, Avant. I will put Avant up against Joe for some reason. I'll watch it either way. Good night, y'all. See y'all next time. Love you. Bye bye. But that was a good idea, Ingrid.